So we had two guest speakers today, Somal and Bobby Hennebree, and they were both entrepreneurs.
I thought Mr. Somal was really impressive. He was very enthusiastic about teaching high schoolers like us.
In life, there's so many things that you can measure. We measure grades, we measure marks, but how do you measure love? How do you measure trust? How do you measure relationship capital? Those are all the things in life that get us from 99 to 100 degrees when we need boiling. And so providing some perspective that numbers, of course, are important, but ultimately the things you can't measure have a multiplicative impact.
I'm no perfect, 4-point student. He said, I really care about character and skill, not about grades or where you come from. It's really like who you are, and that's what I really appreciated most out of today's lecture.
I think networking and meeting people who have experience or some similarities with you is really important to be able to grow yourself as a person.
Some people say it's all about who you know in life, right? And I believe, as well as my dear friend Bobby Hennebree, that it's all about what you know and using what you know to improve who you know.
I think it's really important to bring people like Mr. Somal into NSLC. His knowledge and wisdom gives us a lot of insight and depth into what we really want to do after college.
Seeing some very seasoned and experienced people talk about the importance of that made me realize that this was the correct decision for me to come to NSLC.
Start in high school building relationships, getting outside of your comfort zone, testing yourself and seeing how other people respond.
When I think about if I were in somebody's shoes who's coming to NSLC and really wants to learn, I'd try to link this notion of purpose, motivation, and persistence. So if we can empower young people that, sacrifice and discipline, there's a pleasure about that, or there's going to be a pain of regretting not doing that.
I told him I wanted to be an investment banker, and he said, it's a lot of hard work. For 2 years, you're staying up at the office or at the bank till, 2 a.m. at night sometimes. But, that's what you have to do to get the dividends in the long run. So I think that, all around, them coming in was really beneficial, especially for me who wants to work in the business field.
I'm really glad that I got to meet as many people as I did here at NSLC.